what's going on, guys? It's Sakula here, and today I'm showing you guys the update one of two, well, two of two of the Truth and Reconciliation Inspired Covenant ship. As you can see, I'm sitting here in Forge right now. I've been in here for about an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know how long I've been in here. I know I've been in here for over an hour. But I've been working on this map, trying to change some stuff, add some things, and as you can see here, if you've seen the last update video, you'll probably see a bunch of changes. If you haven't, if you want to go check that out, you can. But, this is kind of like, you don't really have to, because this is more or less the final version, unless you wanted to see how the map transitioned to what it is right now. But so far, right now, I'm going to show you some hallways that I've finished off that was not in the last video. In the last video, I showed off a four-way intersection showing you where hallways would end. This one ends to 2 locked doors. Kind of like how in Combat Evolved, a lot of some of the hallways would lead to a bunch of locked doors, and when it got to that locked door, that corridor got a lot darker. That's why that corridor doesn't have any lights in it. The spawn area of where I think I'm going to have people spawn, I'm probably going to have people spawn here. A few people will spawn in this hallway, or will spawn in this room maybe. That's kind of the idea. Why do I start yawning every time I make a video? But this is kind of where you're going to spawn. Originally, in this direction, there was actually a room, but the only reason why that room is not there anymore is because the budget kind of said no. Maybe in Halo Infinite, I can actually remake this map and do a lot better and have that room and the other room that I'm trying to add right now, but currently I cannot do that. Also, if you notice from the last video, the hallways have kind of downgraded in detail, but I think it sticks more with what Combat Evolved had than what I was doing. In Combat Evolved, I actually was looking at some gameplay of the Truth and Reconciliation mission to get the cell blocks, because I didn't know how to do the cell blocks. I just now realized that that's slightly showing, and that... Oh, what the frick? Why is my controls inverted? Oh. What the frick? I just watched my Forge, but what on earth? What is going on? What the frick was that? My right control stick, what you used to look around, just had a seizure. What on earth? Okay, that was kind of scary. I've never seen that happen before. But yeah, I can see that is kind of like... That's slightly out than that side, which I need to fix it. I'll fix that later. I'm showing a map right now. I also had a word spasm. I don't know what that was. But anyways... but in Combat Evolved, there was only these lights that was on the ceiling pointing at a very interesting angle. Currently, right now, for some reason, the cone effect isn't working. I think it's because how many lights are on the map, which is kind of stupid. Wish they would fix that, but, they're not going to. Anyways, going in here, I tried to actually make this room a little bit more accurate to what it was in Combat Evolved as well. In Combat Evolved, these are actually more or less in front of the door. Like that would actually be there. But when I was making this, I was going off of by memory of what I thought was there. So these supports were actually way over here instead of being way out here. And there was only 2 supports instead of 3, so those 2 supports were not originally there in the version that I was working on. So I decided to move a lot of stuff around, as well as moving this entire room kind of back, and also making the room smaller up in the front. Instead of having those 2 little cubby holes that was to the left and the right, it's now kind of blocked off, and it's more or less just this, what's right here, instead of it being, those little 2 cubby holes over there. I also worked on this. I don't know if this was in the last video. There's some stuff that I know was there and stuff that I don't. But I tried to replicate these screens as best as I could, using, the boundaries on the invisible lights. And I was working my hardest trying to figure out, how can I make this look nice, but also not look bad at the same time? And I think they look as good as they're going to get. I mean, they're not... The one thing that I wish I could do is script it to where they could constantly change, showing you different hallways. But that would take a lot of time and skill that I do not have. But yeah, I also spent my time trying to refix all these monitors that... because... With moving this room backwards slightly, I had to regroup a lot of stuff that I ungrouped because I didn't want them to glitch out when I went back into Forge. And I had to regroup everything and then move it back. And some things I didn't actually grab that were on the monitors because trying to grab them is actually kind of hard. Some of them you can grab, some of them you can't. Well, I'm not giving a good example right now because now it's letting me grab all of. Oh, okay, it's not letting me grab those ones actually. So hey, there's my example. But moving on, the final room that I am working on. That pisses me off. The final room that I am working on, I actually am is the cell blocks. I'm trying to get those down as best as possible. And currently right now, this is what I have. It's not going to be an exact replica because, again, the map is inspired. It's not a actual replica of the map. So this room is going to be kind of the same size as it was in Combat Evolved, but at the same time, it's not going to have all the crazy details or like the indents of these cells. And what I mean, like little in Combat Evolved, they kind of go into the wall slightly, kind of about like this far deep, with an extra frame around it, so the frame kind of goes up here and it curves around over the actual door frame that leads to the cell. But I do not have the time and effort to actually try to do that because that requires more objects, which means if I do end up duplicating this room and putting it and making a second one somewhere else, where they're actual working cell blocks, that'll take a lot more objects, and I don't want to have to do that because I do want this map to be somewhat large and not just those hallways, the bridge, and then one cell block room, and then like 2 closed doors, because that's really boring, and I don't want to do that. It's also kind of stupid. But anyways, oh, come on. Help me. I'm not tired. My brain's not getting enough oxygen. Apparently. I'm guessing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the sneak peek of this, of the map. Again, with this update, this is the final update. I'm still working on the map, so the next time you see this, this map will have a name, and it will also have a finished version. The finished version will be, will have hopefully have 2 sub blocks. If not, it's just gonna have the one. And if I don't have enough for the second sub block, I will. Wow, my redneck just came out there really hard. Holy crap! I will freaking add more details to some of these rooms and add detail to the hallway so that way it's not as blank as it is. Unless people like the classic style. If you think I should add more detail to the hallways, tell me in the comment section. If you think I should keep it the normal Combat Evolved style where it's just the lights and it's kind of just these panels. There is supposed to be one on the ceiling, but trying to actually get these on the ceiling and look nice is really hard because the little lip that it kind of ends up having out here, just with the curved object, looks really bad. So if you think I should have more detail to the hallways, tell me in the comment section down below. If you like the way it is, the classic Combat Evolved feel, just tell me if you want it to stay. But anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace. Alrighty guys, before the video ends, I want to talk about a Forge contest that I forgot to mention a little bit earlier. The Forge contest is a very simple thing, make an aesthetic map. I've had this contest going on for most of September. I've only had 2 people enter it, sadly. 1 person on Halo 2 Anniversary and 1 person on Halo 5 Guardians. Both people are making some pretty awesome maps. Well, one's made a pretty awesome map, one's still working on his. I've seen a few, he sent me a few screenshots, and he's kind of showed me some of it in Forge, and it looks really good. It looks really good, and it's kind of hard to pick between the both because currently right now they both look really nice. But anyways, to enter this contest, all you have to do is just make an aesthetic map. Make an aesthetic map of whatever you want. It can be any type of faction in Halo. It can be anything from in nature, snow, grasslands, anything that you want to build. Just go for it. How to submit your stuff. Just send me a message on Xbox. If it's on Halo 5, tell me the map name. And make sure search visibility is on so that way I can bookmark the map, because I've had in the past the first Forge contest the first Forge contest I had someone did not do that, and I wasn't able to look at the map. And the other thing for Halo 2 Anniversary, I will have to add you, and you have to be on MCC at the time while it's on your file share for me to actually download the map from your file share. Because, Waypoint doesn't have a MCC file share thing for some weird reason. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Send me a message, whatever else. That's how you enter. It ends on the 30th of September, and the winner first and second will be posted on the 3rd and the 4th of October. Third will be posted on the 5th, obviously, if we do end up getting a third. But anyways, so far it's just 2 people, so it's just a October 3rd and 4th thing right now. Anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this sneak peek of the Covenant ship that I have here, and if you did, just leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the video. Help support the channel a little bit. Also, I don't say this much, make sure you hit the bell notification so that way you know when I upload, so that way you don't miss a video. Again, I will also say thanks to a lot of people for giving support to my map, my most recent Foreigner map, Haraspus. I can't say the name. I thank you guys for support, and I thanks for the new subscribers who probably saw it on Waypoint, because I know I kind of got a little subscriber boost. Thank you guys for subbing to the channel and taking the time to kind of look at some of my stuff. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Enter the contest if you want to enter it. I'll put some of the information down in the comment section down below if you want to go look at the comments or in the description. But anyways, I will see y'all later. Peace.